it's Shannon, and today I'm here with another Storytime video. So before I start, I just want to leave a little warning for if there is any young viewers watching or anyone that doesn't like profanity, just because I don't know what's going to come out of my mouth during this video. All I know is I'm going to rant about what I'm going to rant about, and it might end up badly, because I'm pretty ticked off at the moment. So that's just a warning, because once I get started talking about this, I guarantee I'm going to have a hard time watching what I'm trying to say. Because this is the second time I filmed this, because the first time I just ended up not being able to say everything I wanted to say. And I had already finished the video, and so I was like, well, instead of editing that to combine them together, let's just film another. So, we're going to do this again. So, pretty much, this story time is about the time I quit my first job. And that happened today, honestly. So pretty much, I was working at Elder Beerman's. I was a sales associate. And I worked in different departments. I've worked in men's, kids, shoes, and women's clothing departments. And also a little bit in home. I haven't done much in home, but I've worked a little bit there. So, pretty much, one of the main ladies there, she's kind of rude. She's really nasty, really mean. She doesn't think she is, but she is. And she's the main reason I quit. Well, one of them. There's a couple reasons why I did quit, but she's the main one. And, yeah. So, let's start from the beginning. Since I first started working there, I've had some trouble with her and with some other people. Well, not other people that work there, but like some of the customers that are regulars I have trouble with. And they're just mean and rude and stuff. So, pretty much, I've already told you guys I put in my 2-week notice last Friday. Because I didn't think I was allowed to talk about it. I don't know if I am or not. I'm going to anyways, because why not? It's my channel. I can talk about what I want on my channel. So, I'm going to talk about it. We have these little cards, like Elder Beerman cards. They're kind of like, we call them credits. They're Elder Beerman charge cards, is what they are. And if a person doesn't have one, we're supposed to ask if they would like to sign up for one, and blah, 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 blah. And if we don't ask, we get in trouble. So I pretty much asked this lady last Friday if she would like one, because she didn't have one, and it apparently ticked her off, and she cussed me out for it, pretty much told me to go die in a ditch, yada yada yada. Just was really mean, really rude about it, and I didn't really like it, and well, of course he would like to be cussed out and everything because of that. And I didn't think, personally, she had a right to do that just because all I did was ask if she would like to sign up for one, and all that. But still, I got in trouble for it because she put in a complaint about it, and I was the one that got in trouble and got yelled at. So, yeah. I kind of had enough that day, so one of the managers that was on duty, I'm going to try not to mention names, he went and we talked, because I was going to quit right on the spot then, but he said it would look really bad on my resume. And so I said, okay, I'll just put in my 2 weeks, and he let me leave for the day to kind of just calm down, because my anxiety was like through the roof then. And that was not the first time I've been cussed out for having to ask and stuff. So, yeah. Just when she did it, it just really bothered me. And I just couldn't take it, so I put in my 2 week then, but I was going to probably have to quit or something pretty soon anyways, because I'm starting school soon. And it would just be really difficult for me to get out of school at like 3:30 and have to be in there by like 4:30. And work till close, and then go home and drive all the way back to where I live, which is at least half an hour to an hour away, and get home, do my homework, go to bed, get up, go to school for 8 hours, then go back to work and do it all over again. I just wouldn't be able to do it. So, pretty much, this whole time I've been working there, I've had trouble with this one. She's the head boss at my location for Elder Bremen. And, she's just, she'll yell at you for nothing. Like, one day I was on my lunch break, and I went to the bathroom, and she was like, why aren't you at your station? And I said, I'm going to the bathroom, and I'm on my lunch break. And she got mad and was yelling at me about it, saying I had no right. Like one day, a lady was checking out, and we had certain coupons that we aren't allowed to have at our register because they were passed out at both entrances, because there's a back entrance and there's a front entrance. And the lady sat her stuff down, and one of the shirts she was buying happened to be buy one, get one free. So she went to grab another one. She laid her coupons right on top, and this manager happened to walk past and saw them there, took them and ripped them up and yelled at me for having them at my register. The lady was standing there because she came back by this point, and she said, I laid those there because I just went to grab another shirt and all this. And she was like, I don't care. She doesn't need them at her register. And still continued to yell at me. And so that kind of ticked me off as well. And she just does these things like this, like constantly, kind of. And she doesn't do it to everyone, but she does do it to a select few. Me being one of them, and then a couple others. And so she just kept yelling at us and yelling at us and yelling at us, and she does it constantly. And a couple of us can't take it anymore, so we've kind of been like, okay, we're on our limit. She yells at us again, we're done, kind of. But, back to today. The main reason I quit today. So, I was stationed in shoes. If you're stationed in shoes, you're supposed to cover ready-to-wear 1 and 2's lunch, and sometimes men's. It just depends. I was covering the girl from ready-to-wear 2's lunch, and this boss happened to walk through, and she's like, why aren't you in shoes? And I said, because I'm covering her lunch. And she's like, I don't care. Go back to shoes. And just kept yelling at me, and I got in trouble for being there, even though I'm supposed to cover her lunch. Then this girl came back from her lunch, and she bought a pair of shoes. If you're an employee, you're not allowed to check out your own things. You have to have someone else do it, which I'm pretty sure that's the same rule for everywhere. And so I went over and rang up her things, because she asked me to. And then I went upstairs to the office area and stuff to house package it, because if an employee buys one while they're working, they have to house package it. So I went up there to house package it, and she comes out of her office, and she's like, why are you up here? Why aren't you at your station? And all this. I said, because I came up to house package this for her, because I'm leaving here. At this point, I was leaving in like 10 minutes. And so I went ahead and went up and house packaged it. Because I couldn't do it, after I clocked out, I had to do it before then. So I went ahead and did it then, because there wasn't anyone over in shoes. So I didn't have to worry about anyone or anything like that. So I went ahead and did it. I'm sorry, I have something in my eye. So, I went ahead and did this. And then, I got back downstairs and someone made a return. So I went and did the return, and what she returned happened to be clothing from one of the ready-to-wear stations. If someone returns something that's not from your station, you're supposed to take it to them when you get a chance. I didn't have anyone again after this lady, so I went ahead and took it over. At this point, she walked through again after going to get her lunch to go back upstairs. Because she had went downstairs to go get lunch or something, I don't know. So at this point, she walked through to go upstairs, and she saw me kind of walk over there. and she clearly saw me hand her the item that the lady returned. She clearly saw it. But then I walked over to my register and I called upstairs to the MOD that was scheduled. And I said, I explained to her, I'm leaving in 10 minutes. Do you want me to go ahead and close my register? Yada, yada, yada. She said, yeah. And she's like, this lady just came upstairs and said, you're not in your section. You need to get over to your section, and started yelling at me on the phone about it. And I was like, I was giving her something that some lady returned. And that's what I'm supposed to do. And when I went up to house package it as well, she yelled at me because apparently we're not supposed to house package them. We're supposed to call an MOD to do it, which isn't true. That's not how it's ever been done. And, like, I even went downstairs and, like, asked her, and she's like, the girl that bought it, and she's like, I've been here, like, 2 years. That's never happened. That's never been how it's done or anything. So I said, okay. And so I was a little confused about that, why I got in trouble and got yelled at for that, when it's not how it's even done or anything. But after I got off the phone and everything, I closed my register. And then I just kind of stood there thinking, because I left in like 1 minute. I just stood there like thinking, and I'm like, do I really want to go with this next week? Do I really want to? So I just decided, we're going to go ahead and quit. I have 1 week of summer left. I might as well relax, you know? So I went upstairs, and I went to turn my stuff in. And she's like, what are you doing? I said, I'm turning my stuff in. She's like, your 2 weeks aren't up yet. And I said, well, I'm sorry, but I'm going to go ahead and end it now. Because I'm going to go ahead and end it now and everything. School's going to be starting soon anyways. I was really nice about it. I was just like, I'm going to go ahead and leave now so that I have a little bit of time to prepare for school and everything. Because school starts the 15th and my last day is going to be the 12th. And I was also moving that weekend, and I haven't even got my school supplies yet, except for my clothing. And she was like, well, I think that's for the best, because, I'm sorry, my clock's going off. She's like, I think that's for the best, because obviously you don't know how to state your station. You don't know how to control being where you need to be. And, like, kept going off on me. And she was like, I don't think you're fit to work here or anywhere. And just telling me I wasn't fit to work anywhere, or I shouldn't be employed anywhere, and stuff like that. Which I didn't think was right, because I've been told by many people, many other employees, many customers, that I'm one of the best workers there. Which my grandma says that's why she targets me, because I'm one of her best workers and stuff, which I don't know. But I don't think she has this right to just yell at me and threaten to fire me for, like, dropping a penny or anything like that. Or going to the bathroom on my lunch break even. I guarantee if I were to have gone in there one day when I was off, she would yell at me for being there. That's how outrageous she is, like, for yelling at you and stuff. And it's just kind of ridiculous, everything she does. I feel like I did the right thing going ahead and quitting. But at the same time, I feel like I should have, like, waited, because, like, my paycheck's not going to be very good or anything. So, because I only have, like, 1 day on there or something. I don't know. But, yeah. But I think that's it. Please let me know what you guys think, whether I did the right thing or whether I did not. I feel like I did the right thing, but I just want to know your opinions. Let me know. I'm very interested. Please, express your feelings about it. Or express your feelings about anything, for that matter. I don't care. Just let me know. I'm going to try and have this video up soon. Apparently my phone is very slow at uploading. I found that out last night when I tried to post the video about my Maybelline foundation and powder because it took me 3 hours to post it on my phone. So that's a little weird. But yeah. So please let me know what you think. And all my social media links should be in the description below as well if you want to follow me on any of that. Or if you want to subscribe to my channel, that would help me out a lot too. I upload every single day. Or if you guys have any other video suggestions, you can leave those below. But please, please, I'm begging you, even if you just say I'm stupid, let me know what you like your opinion on this. Like whether you think she was right to yell at me for all this, or whether I was right. Because I don't know. So just let me know. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.